You hear that? The chickadees in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. They're a little gray and white with black markings, and they make that jurga jurga sound. Hopping around as comfortably vertical as they will a horizontal surface. And usually found in the same setting, at least around here, as your red-bellied woodpeckers, which do have a red head too, but there's a red-headed woodpecker, so named because it has much more striking red head markings. Wow. I remember running into one of these bastards when I was a kid. You believe that shit? This tree's like, do not even think about fucking with me. Okay, thanks. Look at that. You want some of the business, mister? I've got all you want. See if we can get it in focus here. Damn. That's my hand. Where is it? Oh, there. Look at that, man. I can't even hold it still enough to focus in on how fine that is. There it is. Oh, God. Yeah, look at that. You can get it in focus one way or another. Stick it in my hand, maybe that'll get it focused. Look at that. That's downright evil looking. Wow. Wow, look at this, man. Are you kidding me? It's almost like a catbird tree or something, huh? Sitting in the catbird seat. Yeah. This with a bear after you. That'd be a tough fucking choice. I think I'd have to fuck up a bear. Ain't no way I'd try climbing that son of a bitch. Beautiful, man. These are the days where you should be happy to be alive. Nature and all its resplendent beauty. Oh man, look at that. I remember so many days relaxing in this kind of setting. Different areas. Beautiful, man. Just makes me happy. It's the days where you see squirrels playing, chasing each other round and round, up and down trees, usually oaks. Anyways, that cart path down here. This would wrap around to the woods up on a hill that backed the driving range. The end of the driving range. The top farthest reaches. Yep. And that would be going back towards the earlier holes in that direction. Yeah. Not anymore. That used to be a fairway right there. Beautiful though, letting it return to nature. It's a better use than a golf course. Beautiful. You know, I don't think it'd bother me much at all if society broke down. Have more elbow room. Weed out all the knuckleheads. That society facilitates. Kind of harshly judgmental, but just saying. I like the quietude. Maybe bring a chair and an easel and start painting some happy trees, huh? Surprised I haven't seen a deer in the not too far distance, but they probably heard me clumsily trampling around. Probably looking around. I I got a good half an hour. I can walk out another 10, 15 minutes. I'll do 10. Pardon. Pardon. Yeah. Beautiful day. Be nice to take flight at will. I gotta get me one of those paramotors, man. Those wing parachutes with a simple little motor on the back. I mean, if you run out of gas, well, you're sitting under a parachute or a delta wing or whatever you want to call it. And you can have a couple backup parachutes, 1, 2, 3 of them if you want. I mean, if you can't make it safely to the ground with 3 or 4 parachutes, then this is really just your time then. You hear that dove? Yeah, it's nice out here. It's a lot quicker than going to Bernheim, as beautiful as it is. Handsome sycamore tree, which indicates fertile soil near usually a creek or a stream or a frequently flooded area of wetland, which it is at the bottom of the slope. That tree got a high top there. Look at this. These have been here forever too. Huh. Almost look like a patch of, you got those tequila plants that they use to harvest tequila. Not guava. It's not coming to mind right now. Sure I don't startle some deer or something. I'm sure I won't. Or anything, a fox or a coyote. Beautiful. My bad. Hey, Fort Knox and military bases in general. It was a good way to come up. Give you a good perspective, a better perspective on life. More of a closely bound community. Yeah. Not bad for a camera phone, huh? Or a chubby 50-year-old. EIS is actually very good on it. Anyway, what I wanted to see is what I could see. Here we go. That's just going back down into the woods. Here was another. That little pavilion the ball washer station was at. Still here after all these decades. Murdoch. Made by the Murdoch Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nada. No joy. Still in great shape after all these years. Good product, huh? Pretty too. Oops, wrong button. Still recording? Yep. Anyways, back this way. Because that'd be going down through those woods that I was talking about at the top of the driving range. I just wanted to have a look at the vista around the bend here before I turn around and head back. Another beautiful view. Be nice to be on the opposing hill over there looking down on this. Apparently some people, that is dog poop. I'm not gonna take a closer look. I don't see much in the way of hair, wild animal indicators. Beautiful. This tree been here for a minute. I think you could safely say that tree's at least like 100 years old. Looks like one of the Ent's cousins. LOTR. Coming back. They return. Here's one of the old. I was always fascinated by these two. One of the old cemeteries before this was ever Camp Knox or Fort Knox or anything. You had your farms here and there, and their own little family plots or small town hamlet hovel community plots. This is one of them, huh? Beautiful. I'm going to memorialize them. I'm going to chronicle them. They deserve as much. Remember the history. What a beautiful tree. You know, I always enjoyed hanging out in cemeteries. The quietude. Unless the reminder of your mortality would detract from your enjoyment. I found a peace in it, still do. Beautiful. That tree, I'm just drawn to that tree. It looks like a giant bonsai, such handsome symmetry. You notice how it reaches out towards the southwest here to get as much light as it can, like most trees do. Beautiful. Let's have a look at some of these though. Where's the gate? I want to climb the fence and go around this way. I'd say I got a good 20 minutes. Stay around here for maybe another 5 or 10. Head back. Wow. Do you think it made any noise? Since no one was here to hear it. A metaphor. Didn't even come back and set some of these markers right. I'm surprised no one has. I'm disappointed if some bored kids came through here and did that. More so in their miserable state of mind to do that as a source of satisfaction than the actual damage to a piece of granite or marble. What's this? A bowling pin. All the oddest things. Is it? The shell. A bowling pin. Some handsome moss. It's resplendent. Reproductive mode. Look, that is so beautiful, man. Must be like a little Shangri-La to an ant, huh? Look at that. I like that. And the light hitting it just right. Back it out a little bit there. Look at that. That is beautiful. See how close I can get before it washes back out. That HDR. Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. I'm gonna have to get a screen grab of that. That makes me happy. Look at that. Here. Beautiful little flower backlit. How close can you get in on this? Hard to stay still. Should bring a little monopod or tripod, I guess. See who we have here. Loretta? Can't quite make that out. 1824 to 1888, I think that's it. So 64 years, which is pretty old, considering people that age in that time lived not 65 years, but more like 35 as an average. Even as late as the mid-19th century, the 1800s. Shit. Someone going off to war at 20, shit, they was already halfway to dying anyway, by averages. You can't really make anything out on that. It's been there for a minute. Here we go. Another one that lived quite long. Wow, look at that. Just short of what there, 80 years, 79 years, and a month and a month. Tap to launch driving mode, really. Yeah. 5.5 weeks short of 80 years. Give or take. Yep. There's another sycamore happily residing at the bottom of a cat basin. I remember when I drove a taxi some years ago. The cemeteries were my preferred staging areas. Here, look, you got a little game trail right along here. See that? You know, it's not people that made that because there's no litter around, among other things. And there's those woods at the top of the driving range I was talking about. That beautiful, deep, vertical furrowing on that tree, man. Wow. Beautiful. Let's remember some of these people that walked these woods some 140, 50 years ago. How are we doing? Mr. Farmer with 2 M's. No wife. April 1841 to 98, 57. Pretty ripe old age for the late 19th century. By a third. Beautiful. Guess that was old boy with the most money right there. By the time they had to shuffle off this mortal coil. I was gonna say even in death you gotta be ostentatious or one up the neighbors, but that would have been someone perhaps alive unless they pre-planned for that size. Here we got, what does it say? Oh, look at that, that's beautiful too. I just like nature in general. I have my own Walden Pond. Hattie, daughter of HSS Spidersmith, born 1884. No way. Is that a 20? Were they only just a year? I think so, with that inscription on the bottom. How sad. And sadly not uncommon. This is what I'm speaking about. I really hope no one came through and did that, because they're carrying those bad vibes with them. Damon and Dale Adelaide or something? Wow. I wonder if the family members even know that they're relatives. Lucinda, wife of Eli, died 1853, I think, or 8. Beautiful sounds. Doesn't say when they were born. Just says that's 70 years. 26 days, I think. There's that beautiful light and angle. Pointing upwards. This way, my good man. I'm trying to not be in the light for that. Beautiful. Lichen taking up residence. Uh-oh. I hear you. Yeah? How you doing? That is an old cedar, man. Look at that trunk on that bad boy. Haven't seen one that size since I've been to Lincoln's boyhood home in Hodgenville, some 20 miles south of here. You can hear his mate calling, or her mate. I tell her. Calling from across the way here. Beautiful. And the dove in the distance, no doubt keenly aware. And a robin. Yeah, buddy. Do a little still hunting here, huh? There's a squirrel. Huh. Time to head back. Well, I still have some light. Beautiful, beautiful trip. Be a nice place to come relax in quietude, relatively, except for the not too distant sound of passing traffic. Another child's marker. Let's see. Nice day. I don't want to grow in my back doesn't hurt. Yeah, I think this too easy to just write a marker, you know. Rest well. JT or yes. And no doubt your sibling. I don't think that could be set back up on its own and just fall over. Oh wait, there's a recessed plinth for it. I don't throw my back out doing it. Just down from that. Alright. What do we have here? I don't know. Fell over. He used one of its neighbor's markers to hold it up. Better than nothing, right? Maybe come back, clear out that notch, help it fix it. A little cement. Unless you want to be strictly insistent on things running their seemingly natural course. Yeah, beautiful. Like some of the trails this coming spring and summer. Anyways, a little more than a walk in the dogwood, or amongst the dogwood. There's a beautiful pan. How about that? Nice. And then off and across, you can see, I remember that was the way from whence we walked. Sure do. Beautiful. I wonder how many people take the time to appreciate what's just literally off the beaten path. Excuse me. I'll head back this way. Need to go get a snacky snack. Half an hour of talking more than I really needed to. Still beautiful view through this camera's filter is really nice sometimes. Enriches some of the colors, whatever auto setting this is on. I haven't bothered to look. Taking away. It's a lot like a tree you'd find on a craggy outcropping rather than on the windward side of a small hillock. Is he even maintaining focus? Yeah, there it goes. There we go, that back view. Apparently these aren't very popular berries. Not many of them have been eaten. Another 10 minutes earlier, I bet that would have been really nice. Oh, this is still more than beautiful. Look at that. That's a picture right there. Look at that. Then that cloud for contrast in the framing. Take it a little off center there. Beautiful. It's not focusing as well as it could though. Come on, guy. There it goes. There, that's pretty. And nice. Pretty. There goes that light. Fair enough, there goes the focus. I should cut it off to the left there some. My 11.